This game, we're going to be spawning directly on top of Millennium's Dragon, going to be the blue Terran in the top left, going to be duking it out against Stunterr, who I do not know. Tesla, can you actually ask if he has a team so we can give his team a tag, please? Because you're a referee and we are not.
Oh, you'd like to ask him? Okay.
Yeah.
I think he's a Smurf or an EU Pro, if I remember correctly.
Okay. We could have confirmation on that. We are playing Shakuras Plateau, so we got a very, very good map for TVT, as this can lead to some incredible tank positionings. One of the most key parts of this map is the fact that you have these watchtowers and these little hill top things. Because you can see tanks come over here. It acts as a way for it actually makes it impossible to actually have a tank line perfectly sieging against guys over here because it breaks it up, kind of acts like a gigantic force field in some respects. But you can lead to some amazing, amazing late game TVT on this map. What's up?
Does that look okay to you?
Yeah.
Okay.
By the way, guys, we just got a huge boost. All of Dragon streams came right over here to watch. Thank you guys for jumping in. Big hearts.
Not only that, you guys get a companion cube heart. You get a double
Here we go.
heart.
Team Amity.
TeamAmity.com. Awesome, thank you. I'm going to go ahead and actually try and make up their... I should call it Amity Stunterr. I think that'll be the best way to get that going. But right off the bat, guys, just hearts all the streamers, from people coming in from Dragon Stream. Much appreciated. Thank you for coming in. Okay.
Dragon's so funny.
And look at this. Everyone just jumps in chat, starts chatting it up. I absolutely love it.
Okay, so we're going to be taking a look at this. We see Stunterr is walling off. His gas is in place. We have Dragon not walling off, but his gas is also in place. We don't have any gas expansions out of either player. We could still see some kind of add-on expansion. That's not exactly unheard of, but Dragon is getting his orbital command actually surprisingly later than Stunterr. Characteristic.
You know, I mean, Dragon's going to run into the scout and he's not really going to see much. So.
And notice, guys, the place that Stunterr is patrolling is making sure that Dragon gets no information whatsoever. And it will be completely repulsed, but Stunterr...
Oh, is Dragon going to lose it?
No, Stunterr didn't stutter step. Or Stunterr didn't stunter step. Oh, yeah, see?
Good attempt at a pun there.
And by the way, guys, this is a best of one. This is the Zotac Cup. We are in the final round before they go to grid where all the best of threes happen and best of fives. So we just really are getting into that big part. So Dragon wins, he's in, and you'll see a lot of him. Like I say, today has been a big day for us. They have Polt, they have Revival, they have Inori in there, they have Crane. So a lot of big talent. So.
Yep, and a little bit of the build orders right now. Stunterr is going for Reactor to Hellion expansion. So he's going for this, try and put a little aggression. While Dragon has got his double gas up, he's getting his Starport. Looks like maybe seeing Banshee play out of him if he starts throwing down some kind of tech lab on here. If not, I could be lying. It always happens either way. But there's a tech lab, so we could definitely still be seeing the good old Banshees coming out of him. And in these spawning positions, that is a quick aggression against Stunterr's faster expansion.
Actually, I like this a lot because it's actually Stunterr's going for the good old Hellion push. And I do love the Hellions, but I'll tell you what, Banshee's going to be a lot quicker. And there's going to be really no detection if he goes for Cloak. Is he going to? I don't think he will, though. No.
No, he's going to Raven first.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Interesting.
While Stunterr is actually going for either a Raven or a Cloak Banshees or just normal Banshees himself. We see that the Starport is now completed. He's going to go for Viking instead. Okay. Interesting. But his second command center is now almost complete to orbital command. He can get his natural expansion fairly soon. Take a look at the spread of Dragon's Marines. Very, very anti-Hellion.
I like that. That's nice.
And there's the scan going down. The scan saws something being built out of the Starport, but he's going to probably assume Banshee when it's really not a Banshee.
Yeah. He missed the tech lab on the factory too, so he doesn't even know about the fast tank plays coming out of Dragon either. No siege mode has been started quite yet, but Dragon is preparing for Cloaked Banshee. That's why he's got the Raven, his Marines. Take a look at their positioning. And that's really risky considering that Stunter's got control of the Watchtower.
And he's building a Banshee too. Or he's building a Raven too.
What is... Well, then this kind of gives the lead to Stunter, I think. Stunter's expansion is going to be there faster. The tech patterns are a little bit different, the siege tanks versus the Hellions, but 4 Hellions can actually have a straight shot into the mineral line right now if they actually wanted it.
Yes, but sadly, I don't think that will happen, Captain, because there is a second siege tank on the way, and if they are in stop or hold position, those Hellions are not going to get on up.
Yeah, the Hellions pulled away with the scan onto the ramp of Dragons, where it saw the second tank come into position on the ramp. Don't know if you guys noticed that one.
I'm looking around, but it looks like we have Stunter going for mech. He's got a couple more factories that are being built. His over here is now starting to get out siege tanks and siege mode. So we're going to see mech out of him. Dragon is going for normal marine tank. Viking with apparently Hellion and medevac support and whatnot. So this is going to be interesting. Those Hellions are kind of dancing around. They're weirdly dancing around at that. I mean, look at
They're
what
trying to get in is what they're trying to do.
Yeah, he's keeping an eye on this, and he can actually sneak by right now. He's going to take this opportunity. He might be able to roast a good amount of Marines if he wants to engage, but that's a risky...
Yeah, he's going to get trapped. And this
I love Dragon's response there.
Dragon's going to go take this down, and that's a lot of money that's getting trapped right here.
I think it's worth it, though. What Stunter's doing is buying time. Look at... yeah, Dragon doesn't want to actually spend all that time being away. So now we're going to have these Hellions pushing forward. Stunter's going to be careful... Dragon's moving out, though. Stunter's going to go ahead and move in. There's the scan. He sees his opener. He's going to go straight into the mineral line. Or straight to these Marines, and he one-shots all the nice splash damage. And now Dragon's going to take a lot of damage from these Hellions. They're getting fully surrounded, though, and now we need to see them start getting that splash. They're bunching up. They're bunching up, and there's going to be a big explosion down there.
Oh my
that
God,
hurts Dragon.
There's nothing left.
But down here in the natural expansion of Stunter, he's taking a lot of losses. Dragon's army is incredibly strong. The Hellions have died, but Dragon is now the one putting the hurt on the Stunter. Auto turrets are even being thrown down there. Stunter goes double auto turret. But to be honest,
Dragon does not have siege either, remember.
Yeah, but still, he's breaking through the front. He's got these siege tanks. Vikings are being forced to be landed by Stunter, and Dragon's in a perfect time just to make sure that Stunter is not going to be able to get a buff out. But wait a second, Stunter will be able to defend this. If he can deal with this tank, he should have this. Stunter is doing a lot of damage. Dragon is still mining, but take a look at the worker count. 27 for Stunter versus the 14 in Dragon.
And look at that.
Dragon lost a lot in his
I think Dragon's down and out here. I hate saying it, but I mean...
Well...
This is not looking good for Dragon at all.
His lack of siege mode is really hurting him right now. He needs that range and positional possibilities. And it's hurting him.
Yeah.
He doesn't have that. Alright,
and look at this. We got Blue Flame on the way for Stunner.
Yeah.
As well as Siege.
Yeah, Stunter already has the siege mode out.
3 more Hellions.
Yeah, Dragon's expanding.
It says Siege. Oh, I'm sorry, that's a Siege tank.
Yeah.
That's what I meant, a Siege tank, not a Siege mode.
Oh, okay. But now, right now, Dragon's taking more losses in the SCV department as... Oh, that's not good. But
so many SUVs lost.
But what Dragon's doing is really smart. He knows he's behind, and to get back, he has to take risks. Even though it's not like, ooh, the safe thing to do doesn't matter.
Oh, he's taking a third.
Yes, and that's the risk that he's choosing to come back. And he's going to try and do something weird, which is come back economically when his economic advantage is completely null and void because he's never had it. He's going for eco instead of army or tech. Stunter, however, is going for that army and tech. He's going mech.
And there's a drop.
Drop into the main.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh,
and they're Blue
goodness.
Flame now.
Oh. Blue Flame. Oh.
But there's a tank out there.
Yeah, Dragon's spreading nicely. He's still taking a few losses, and just Stunterr is using his Hellions so effectively right now, doing a lot of damage. That tank pops out just in time to kill off some of those guys, but these Hellions have done work already. They've already got a couple kills between them. I'm sure the other Hellion that got taken down has got a couple kills on it too. And now we can see the kill count is up to 27.
But like you say, this is big for Dragon. If the command center goes untouched at third, that's a third orbital, aka more mules.
Yep. We'll see where these Hellions are going to be going from Stunterr. They could easily be trying to go into that third, see if that's there, is just to keep in tabs on Dragon's expansion numbers, because that's what could really take Dragon back into this. He is getting a lot of tanks, though. I'm just curious about the tank count of Stunterr. It looks like he's got 2, 4 tanks is pretty solid. Dragon only has a lead in 1, and he still has no siege mode.
Yeah, that's weird. I don't know why he's not getting siege.
I think he just forgot it.
Well, I mean, you would have clicked on him enough to go, hey, where's my siege mode? Just saying, I mean.
Yeah, he should have it, without a doubt there, but oh god, he's going to get hit. He's got good positioning over here. He's splitting the map nicely. He's got to be careful about drop zone. He is doing that by...
Wow, he's taking a fourth.
Oh my god. He loves his command centers.
But he's going to get ahead. Remember this. He's just going to be able to bust ahead, literally, in
That's
eco.
assuming he doesn't take too much damage in his economy. Like, too much more. Because he's already taken quite a bit of a hit.
But take a look at that SCV count. It's 42 for him, 49 for Stunterr. And Stunterr hasn't really stopped building SCVs. He hasn't built them perfectly, but he's still producing them. His third command center is done for him now. And to be honest, Dragon can start getting into this game with drops, doing really good multitasking and trying to force Stunterr to move an immobile army. And that's Dragon sticking in. Right now, look at his positioning. Oh my god, those Hellions just roasted so many Marines. One is still alive, but that's going to go in and see this third base. It may run into the fourth base. If it sees that fourth, Stunterr may just push and win. Looks like he will not be able to, though.
I don't think he's going to see the fourth.
He will not be.
Wow.
Alright.
And there's the siege finally halfway done for Dragon. So, but look at the tank count for Dragon. This is scary.
Yeah, Dragon's actually ahead of the meching player in terms of tank numbers. Stunterr's sacrificed a lot of Hellions, to be honest. And he's actually lost more than Dragon has resource-wise. This is a really interesting game, just to compare how it has progressed and where the players are to each other. Dragon is about to have siege mode, and he should actually be able to have it in time. He should be able to get a better siege positioning first, as he's the one defending right now. Siege mode is
The
now done.
question is, whose
has to
army is
finish.
going to do better here?
Oh, it's done. Dragon is going to siege. He's going to siege.
Oh my goodness.
Dragon's
No.
not sieging yet. Pushing into SCVs are here for Stunterr as well. They're the tanks still unsieging, but they gotta be careful of this Banshee. Where are the Vikings from Dragon? They're
he's
up at the top.
Picked off by Stutter's Vikings.
No, there's 2 Vikings at the top they can still use, but it's still inferior numbers to the Vikings that Stunterr has. And that's kind of scary.
Like I said, right when Stunterr was coming up, Dragon should have had his siege in position, but he didn't. And Stunterr was able to pick off the Vikings.
Dragon's going around.
Oh, this is interesting. The
Dragon's got 2 tanks on the high ground, which literally will stop any garbage coming into the base.
Yeah, I'm worried about their positioning though. Looks like Stunterr may just try and move in and sandwich Dragon's army. Oh, Dragon can't afford this. We see Stunterr's ready to go ahead and... Oh, he's going to siege up. Dragon's going to pull back, and Dragon takes a lot of fiery damage on some of those tanks. The big thing is these 2 Banshees doing a ton of work to kill off these tanks. That is horrible for Dragon. He cannot afford to lose this.
No.
There's not much he can do. He doesn't really have a whole lot of anti-air with that army. I mean, he's got his 4 Vikings up top.
Oh,
he's got
wait.
2 Vikings in
Thor
his
is
base, and he's
here.
got a crowd. 2 Thors. My apologies.
Yep, 2 Thors. So you can definitely use that to the very least, push those Vikings back, and if they bunch up, that's a lot of damage taken, even though those Vikings don't do a ton of damage directly.
Oh,
There we
they're
go, oh
bunch-
my god, they're bunching up. The Banshee's taking shots. It's going to end up almost falling. That turret does a lot of damage. Now we're watching as Stunterr has got a whole lot of units down here, sieging up Dragon hard. Dragon's in a very rough spot right now. I really don't know why Dragon hasn't been able to get better siege position, since he still realized that he's got the capability to siege right now.
No, he's siege.
He went to try and siege earlier, and I think it just...
Dragon's got the numbers now. He can actually take down... Oh,
he's
I
got...
was going to say...
The problem is he's already been caught out of position quite a bit. And he's about to lose his natural.
He's got to repair this orbital right now. It's going to be really bad if that can go. It's allowed to die. But Dragon still has a space over here. He's going to build another command center in the midst of all this, but his natural has officially fallen. He's let it burn
And he's
down.
got air superiority now.
That's really bad. And look at how much resources are being wasted on this repairing of his Banshee.
Even worse, Dragon's lost his third and about to lose his fourth.
Oh no.
So this is really bad. It's looking really bad for Dragon at this point.
Yeah. Oh, the fact that the tank count is so high for Stunterr is very, very nervous. But Dragon's gonna go ahead and just land down here in the bottom middle, where there's no way for Stunterr to attack him yet until those rocks are dealt with. But we'll see when that's going to be. Stunterr seems to be retreating. Probably feels like he's far enough ahead and is just going to go ahead, pull back, tech, expand, do normal things to get more ahead, and just move on from there. But, oh no, this has been spotted too. I was going to say, if Stunterr hadn't seen his command center, the Dragon might still be able to pull off something, but it's still a little bit rough, because here we have possible engagement.
Yeah, Stunter's trying to get up there now. But the problem is he can't push Dragon, because Dragon's actually got a better position in his two bases right now.
Oh, Stunterr. Oh, look at how close command center. 1 second left before it could have been lifted off and saved. And we have Vikings and a Banshee now taking off this. So this command center is going to die too. So Dragon is getting controlled right now.
Well, I mean...
Oh, he's gonna go over here where